Hello? Hello? There's no blood on the ground or anything. It's a bunch of disarmed turrets. And weird things. Can't take that. Okay. Hello, let's see here. Let's see. Shoplifting prevention, margarita party, Candace Perkowitz, or oh my god, okay, it's happening. I think shoplifting prevention. Nope. Alright, I'll just go to this one.
Everybody, got some news.
Followed by... Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
What's going on?
Sounds of explosions.
What's happening?
Did you hear the news?
We're trying to get confirmation.
What's
We
happening?
seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Oh, that is bad news.
We do have coming in. That's
Oh no.
confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York
Oh my
and
God, it's happening.
Pennsylvania.
Oh God.
My God,
Oh God. This is it.
our soldiers will remain.
It's finally happening.
War. Runs for just strong.
Oh shit. No one panic. This is just a drill, right?
What is happening?
This can't really be happening.
The hell? Why are they doing this? Oh shit.
I don't know. Get out of here.
God, they have the red. This is all their fault. No one panic. This is it. Oh, this is it. Get moving. No. No, not doing it. Ah, let's go. Die. Get down.
I don't like this. Are we good? Why does this one have red eyes? Hello? Why do you have red eyes? I don't like this. I didn't know it was gonna be a scary quest. I'm not good with scary. I don't want to go farther. I'm scared. Hello? What is my quest objective? Search the building for Murphy. Okay. Ah! Oh my gosh, dog, don't do that. I didn't press E and it opened. Alright. Next, I can't go in there. Ah! Oh. Wait, this is a... Oh, okay. It's a, workstation. With everything I could ever possibly need. And a fusion core? I'm a little hesitant to take that right now. What are these? Fashion masks? Obviously, I'm going to take them all. Let's do a quick fashion show while I calm down from the scariness that happened. Fashion mask number 1. Great. Oh, no. Why is this... Why is this a thing? I'm just gonna skip to the clown one, because that one was the one that caught my eye the first. Okay. And we go back to this. I'm gonna put these into here. Oh. Fashion mask. For centuries, the hockey mask has been associated with homicide, referred to as a security risk or a flag of psychopathy. Few remember why, but I do. Back in those days, you were expected to smile at people who didn't care about you because it was polite. I like to think we've evolved. This path wasn't forced on me. The rotting skin, shot vocal cords, the ostracization. I resemble reasonable trade-off for an extended lifespan, but only beneath the mask do I really get to live. It isn't the same for all of us who wear the mask. Not many bother reading terminals in these dark times, but in the event you are, come on in and appreciate your surroundings. Life out there is exhausting. A place like this, you can be yourself. I trust you're alone, and if you aren't, well, I can see you, but you won't be able to see me. I put some of my work on display. Please enjoy it and make yourself at home, provided you follow the rules. Do not touch the fuse box unless your intent is to disable the water and power. After thousands of hours watching my 20th and 21st century horror film collection, I've concluded there are certain tropes that need to die. Let's split up. That way we no longer outnumber the threat we're dealing with. Running upstairs. Know your exits when a mass killer is chasing you. Heading out the front door to safety is always your prudent move. Mirror scares. I wonder why they're showing us this scene of a protagonist opening a medicine cabinet. Based on a true story? No, not really. He said he's watching? I don't see any cameras. So, it was talking about that fuse box, not the fusion core. I'm still not going to take the fusion core. Because I'm scared something might happen if I do.
Terminal's got this.
Wait, what?
locked.
Oh, I didn't click open door. It opened on its own. Okay, that's just that. You know what? I'm not gonna be a baby. I'm opening this door without any fear. Oh my gosh! I have fear instantly when I went into that room. That's a nice gun. Just forget that anything bad just happened right there. Hello? Hello? And congratulations, you've been enslaved. As you regain consciousness, you realize your weapons and armor are gone. Oh. Oh my gosh! Save your game. Radio. 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 You know what, dog meat? I don't know if this is gonna work out. I still got my cigarette, though. All's well that ends well. Dog meat, I don't know if... Oh my gosh, you gotta stop. Oh, I used my stim pack.
Yo, psst. How you doing, buddy?
Why don't you wait at
Stay
home?
safe, buddy.
You go... Nope. Okay. See you later. I don't like this at all. Why did this have to be the first bit? Why did this have to be the first mission I had to do? Okay. That's a grenade. Wait. Oh my gosh, dog, do not step on that, please. Jangles the moon monkey. I need you. The flesh parlor? You know what? I think I'm okay here. I think I'm all right in the bathroom with my pipe wrench. What did that say? Do not spread rumors. Hello? Rule breakers will be slot. Or worse? Shot.
Excuse me.
Ain't enough food around. Can't think about nothing else when you got a hole in your tummy.
Hey there.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Oh, you're fully naked.
If this is my life, kill me now.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, a board game. You got some interesting tastes in art. Well, I got some clothes. That's at least good. All of this is a metaphor. For what? No, I'm just gonna take all these things. Maybe they'll be useful. What does it say? Oh. You are... Oh. What does this one say? Nothing here. The rev... What is... The reco... something died. Recognize? But now here nothing. Nothing here now. But the recognize... I don't know. Enough stalling, I think. What was this? Burnt Grognak? Who would burn comic books? You know what? This guy deserves to die.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. That door opening scared me.
It's your business to know what you're putting in your child's bloated belly. That's why sugar bombs are engineered to please both your child and not damage his or her tender brain.
They taste so amazing. And they'll make you remember everything you read. Quick, absorb that book. Of course, Mother.
Sugar bombs are made with nutrients and stimulants, stimulants and nutrients, weaving taste and performance together in a potent breakfast cocktail that'll provide a day-to-day breakthrough in your child's life.
I can see the future.
Sugar bombs may last up to 12 hours. After that, it's anyone's guess. Buy 2 boxes and get a third half free until supplies last. Cereal has seldom been so crispy, so fresh when it hits your stomach, blasting your brain with 5,000 taste volts of volcanic delight. Sugar bombs are built from the ground up to prime you for launch.
Why do I hear footsteps? I hate this. Cerebral reconditioning? Brain extraction. I want to go back to the vault. Hello? Oh my gosh, dog meat, you scared me. You gotta stop with that. Well, at least he's setting off all the traps. Oh, 10mm pistol. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? What did I do? Nothing. Okay. I feel a lot safer with a gun in my hands. Requires key. Fallon's report. Fallon's report. Okay. That's apparently... Oh my gosh, don't do that! This is so mean! Outside the box? Man, that really looked like this thing. Closed for the duration. Loose talk can cost lives. This is not what I was planning on doing for my first mission. Outside the box. Fallon's the new standard. I'm gonna quick save. Hey, I know that spot. Ear is a man's best friend. Alright. Fallon's Market. Oh, they're slaves. Right, it said slave, didn't it? There's definitely someone behind this door. Quickly, really quick. Gonna look up what button VATS is. No real reason. Q, okay. Quick save again. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. I'm so bad with scary things.
Got it.
Hello?
On edge. Need another bottle.
Shh. Item too heavy to carry. I'm a baby boy then. Alright, let's put on this new armor I just got. It's hunting season now. What did I just take? A baton? Okay, I got the terminal password. When a new fish arrives, they are to be stripped, disinfected, and subject to a full cavity inspection to ensure they aren't smuggling anything in. This should take place in full view of other slaves for maximum psychological effect. All personal possessions are to be cataloged, boxed up, and stored. The traps are for show. Most of them should be kept deactivated. But please remember which ones are live. Rip Butch. Radio ads should be played over the intercom at no longer than 10-minute intervals to ensure continual disruption of prisoner sleep patterns. In response to the latest prisoner uprising, please do the following. Execute the male raider slaves. Finding buyers for this latest batch is taking too long anyway. Execute one of the females at random in front of the others. Chain the rest up for the next week and reduce food and water rations by half. Use some Abraxo to remove their graffiti from the walls in the upstairs bathrooms. Stop that. Close that for now, because I didn't fully check this room over here. Smash the prostitution racket. Purity temples? What the heck? I'm starving because my dad is lazy. Slocum Joe's. Huh. Don't make sound. Sweet, I don't have to buy potatoes and carrots. Oh, that was in here too? Why? I'll take it, why not? Alright, I got some easy healing items too. Alright.
Value is relative, but relatively, what is value? At Fallon's, each price represents our pact with the customer to bring things down to a manageable level of value that also takes luxury into account. Mass production techniques may have brought things up to speed, but it's time-honored, well-worn, oak and varnish tradition that really keeps things classic. Ah, that's progress.
Okay. By the way, I am not going ahead. I'm not going forward while sounds are going like that. There's absolutely no way I'm doing that. You know what? I don't care anymore. This is definitely worth getting the sneak perk for. They're in here. Wow, that broke very fast. Oh yeah. Don't remember if I have those. I have exactly those. Actually, I want to keep that shot color. Stealth boy, huh? That may come in useful. Wait. Box. Get out of the way, boy. Also, why are you still here? I mean, I guess I don't mind. Detected. Oh, I'm detected by my dog here. I like the art, honestly. It's an interesting. It's different. Fallon's. Why is that backwards? Learn to... What does that say? Notarize? Alright. If you say so.
You've thrilled to the Silver Shroud, shivered at the adventures of the Single Man, wondered at where Mr. Wallace Science would take progress tomorrow. Now, next week, an exciting new series begins, chronicling one man's journey into the mind of a communist. It's true. I've shrunk myself down with my atomic relay and managed to pass through space on a molecular level. Deep under the earth, I've built my fortress, an impregnable fortress that cannot be reached by normal means. I call it the University. While down there I have plotted, I have planned, I have experimented, I implanted a control chip on the brains of each of my servants that allows them to pass through, as it were, to travel between worlds.
On their brains?
Yes, on their brains. I've learned so much about what it means to be a communist. An astounding revelation of man's cruelty next week on The Brain of Dr. Darius Destardo.
Okay. Oh, this is right after the bombs. Why did it have to happen on a Saturday? Only a few dozen of us made it in. The Abernathys, Hutchins, Shaw, Finch, Warwick, Sullivan, Hargraves, Pembroke, my family, and a few others. If it were Friday, there would be dozens more of us. Could have been worse, I suppose. It's just dumb luck that Candace decided to schedule Bring Your Kids to Work today on a Saturday. She ended up saving us all, in hindsight. I feel like a piece of garbage for firing her. We got enough food and supplies to wait this thing out, I'm guessing it said. Everybody's dead. We haven't ventured out far. Still, too worried. Wait, what? Everybody's dead. We haven't ventured out far still, too worried about the radiation. But in the areas where we've looked, we haven't found survivors. As much as we were prepared, we weren't counting on being the only ones. We may have underestimated this thing. We're assuming the attacks were predominantly centered on military targets and population centers. Being in Concord instead of Boston helped us not get vaporized by the initial nuclear blasts, or... Guess I'll never know. Oh, bombarded by the fallout. The way I figured it, the biggest cause of death wouldn't be the nuclear explosion, but rather the collapse and sudden disappearance of support services, food, medicine, and the myriad of things we used to take for granted. For while we're alright on food and water for the time being, been using graphene oxide to purify the water, and in addition to our food stores, been trying our hand at growing food using some aquaponics. That's not what it is. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's thinking of something else. Aquaponic systems that cycle nutrients between plants and fish. Morale is understandably low. Main thing right now is just educating everyone about radiation. Sure, it can kill if someone is exposed to it too much, but more often than not, it just causes cancer or birth defects. For the initial explosion, the biggest risk to a person's health is radiation found in debris lifted into the fireball during the explosion, as well as the residues of the weapon itself. This can travel hundreds of miles, so in the aftermath of the attack, even from a significant distance, you're supposed to stay inside for up to 2 weeks, but we planned for a month just to be safe. Radiation can last in the atmosphere or in the environment around it for a decade or longer, but after 2 weeks it will have decayed to about 1% of its initial radiation levels. Even with massive service nuclear detonations, the level of radioactive fallout dropped by 90% for every 7-fold increase in time. So if the level at 1 hour post-blast is 1,000 rads an hour, then after 7 hours it will be about 100 rads per hour, and 2 days and 1 hour 10 rads. By 2 weeks it's in 7 hours it's down to 1 rad an hour, and by 100 days 1 hour it's at 100. What? Oh, millirads an hour. After a little under a year, it's at 10 okay. A whole lot higher than the natural background level in some places pre-war. By 13 to 14 years, post-detonated, okay. Still, we've been wearing hazmat suits when venturing out, and longer term, we've got plenty of masks so as not to breathe in dust. The more precautions, the better. We're keeping an eye on symptoms of our scavengers: dizziness, disorientation, weakness, fatigue, hair loss, bloody vomit, and stools, poor wound healing, and low blood pressure. So far, so good. Okay. Okay, what was the last sentence here? I forgot. We've got enough supplies to wait this thing out. Running short on beds. Everybody's wondering when we can move back upstairs. We're in trouble if the water purifier hooked up to the wells break down. Need to find a backup source. Okay. Supply run. Okay, 3 pages. Needed supplies, so we decided to venture out further and loot whatever's left of the world. Most of the folks here stayed behind, but I've always been curious to experience what it's like to participate in actual anarchy, so I tagged along on the journey. The first spot we hit was a local liquor store, scored a nice array of alcohol. In hindsight, we might have had a bit too much to drink while we were there. Threw a Molotov cocktail at the corner for kicks, and ended up turning the whole liquor store into a structure fire. Next stop we hit was the electronics store by Lexington. Only took 1 brick to make their front window drop. They still had some good stuff, and we finally got a decent PA system for the bunker. When we returned home to unload everything, it dawned on us that we could use new home furnishing to convert the upstairs office space into a residential area. So once again, we ventured out, but much further this time, to loot the Fallon's flagship store. The irony was not lost on us. Our living accommodations have been much more comfortable since then, but the expedition came at a hefty price. 4 of us didn't make it back. We ran into what can only be described as a group of feral ghouls. However, it did finally answer the question of whether we're alone out here. We'll need to be more cautious going forward and stay closer to home and more familiar surroundings. RIP Gary Fallon, who passed away yesterday at the age of 88, a true leader to the end. He's outlived almost all of the original employee shelter residents. He is survived by his children, Jesse and Rebecca, 4 grandchildren, 1 great-grandchild, and a grateful community. Okie dokie, that's enough stalling. Interesting, though. I'm a little less scared now, even though I probably shouldn't be. I don't think this is supposed to be a scary mission, by the way. I think I'm just...
Find the terminal.
Oh my gosh. Oh, resident password. Fallon's master key. What are you doing walking over here? Oh my gosh, there's a lot. I am curious. Okay. With my father's passing, leadership of the community has fallen to me. My first order of business was to change the scouting policy. I understand why my father established the close-to-home radius, and perhaps it made sense nearly 50 years ago, but it's time to move forward. We've started venturing out much further, looking to form new settlements so that all our eggs aren't in one basket, so to speak. We found a few promising locations. Farm by the power line tower. Farming, honest labor they call it. Bunch of brutal nonsense. Best know what you're doing and be prepared for failure. But the Abernathys seem hell-bent on making a go of it. They're gonna move in there next month. It's still close by, just a short walk to the west if things don't work out for them. Farm under the ruined overpass. It's a bit of a trek from here, but it could make a nice settlement someday. 2 of the Finch brothers have decided to lay down roots there. Farm under the ruined overpass again? The other ruined overpass. It started as a joke that turned into a bet. We're gonna see if these prissy robots we've got hanging around the home base and getting on everyone's nerves can farm. I give it a month tops. Oh, okay. Waste treatment plant farm. I tried to talk the Warwicks out of it. It's all the way on the other end of the Commonwealth, and the processing tanks are foul beyond belief, but they're convinced the fertile soil is worth the risk. Are those the people that are, like, on the island or whatever? I might be wrong. Fenway Park. The place is an absolute mess. Cleaning it up would be a monumental task. Some are convinced it's worth it in the long run. Okay. Cleanup took over 5 years, and if you ask me, the place still looks like a dump. I have my doubts whether they'll ever get it looking good, but nonetheless, it's what some people are calling home now. It does have its advantage: centralized location, well fortified, and the baseball field is an ideal trading hub. All things we lack here in Concord. Who knows, it could turn into a prosperous community and a safe haven for settlers. This great green jewel nickname is overreaching a little. Polished turd would be more accurate. A horde of super mutants attacked Diamond City yesterday. Would have been a disaster if it weren't for a group of militiamen, or guys calling themselves the Minutemen. One guy in their squad, Murphy, ended up single-handedly saving a whole group of school children. Paranoia about ferals is high as ever, but maybe a ghoul saving the day will make folks a little more tolerant of coexisting in the future. Oh, Murphy was the old leader of the Minutemen, wasn't he? With the formation of the Commonwealth Provisional Government and the gradual migration of Concord's Fallon's residents to Diamond City and surrounding areas, we've decided to repurpose the building. You can't have the government without a justice system, and you can't have a reasonable justice system without prisons. The bunker here seemed like the obvious choice for the prison. Murphy, of Diamond City battle fame, has agreed to move in and become warden for the time being, while continuing to serve in the Minutemen as needed. With the dissolution of the Commonwealth Provisional Government, we've got no tax money to fund the prison. Murphy still believes in the cause, but to make ends meet, he's told us the operation needs to become self-funding. Slave trading seems like the only option. The alternative, releasing rapists and murderers back into the Commonwealth, is far less attractive. At least this way, we get them out of the Commonwealth. Guys, I'm getting too old for this warden crap. Been doing it too long. Call this whatever you want: sabbatical, retirement, or an extended vacation. But it's a time for me to take a walkabout. Gotta satisfy that itch for the open road and the space over the horizon. Think I might head south for a while. I'm leaving Rhina in charge. We built a good thing here. It may be brutal, but it's necessary. Or was I wrong? I might be wrong. Geez, Rhina, I'm not gonna cut in on your turf. It's your position now. But now that I'm back, is there something you need to talk about? Save controls. Disengage lock. Yes, please. Escape the dungeon. Oh, I thought I had my stuff on. Put my wedding ring back on. Drifter outfit. There we go. I gotta remember not to hold the F in here. There was another door, wasn't there? Here? That's the way out, but I'm kind of curious to see what's this way. Sweater vest and slacks, yes please. Patch suit, yes please. Just take everything. What was that? Boat 101 jumpsuit. Hello? Hello? That's a tripwire right there. Guns and bullets. Ballistic weapons permanently do 5% critical damage, okay. Is that really it? So I basically just took over this place. Well then, I feel like the only right thing to do would be her head. Yep, yep, yep. Okie dokie. I definitely gotta reinstall CBBE and turn that off. I'll do that next time I play. Alright. Let's get out of here, I hope.